Ladies and gentlemen, as the road to WEDF Rebellion continues through Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have a huge main event tonight as the Shield elect to cash in their rematch clause against Kane and The Undertaker for the WEDF Tag Team Championship. And that will be in our main event, giving us the rightful match that we should have had at Night of Champions Extreme Rules. Can Ambrose and Rollins get the job done this time? Or will the Brothers of Destruction stand tall once more? Don't forget that the bar will meet the winner of this match at Rebellion for the WEDF Tag Team Championship. An interesting way to start off WEDF Smackdown. My name is Frank Dog, and we are live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And Malik Brown had a very strong showing in the WEDF King of the Ring tournament, lasting towards the second round in a losing effort to Smokey. And those two in Virtual Wrestling United have had their share of battles, including Malik Brown actually tapping Smokey out. That's not about King of the Ring. I'm not sure what Malik Brown is out here for, but he's had some issues with Joshua Bishop as well. Joshua Bishop quit on the last WEDF Smackdown from his new hometown he's residing in, New Orleans, Louisiana, citing Malik Brown as at fault for making him quit, along with Shawn Michaels. I don't think Malik Brown has taken too kindly to his former mentor saying all these things about him. On episode 353, Malik Brown defeated Joshua Bishop. And Malik Brown even kicked out of the Fall of Ideals. No one has ever kicked out of that move besides maybe Samoa Joe. And Bishop tried to take the high road and use a steel chair when Shawn Michaels intervened. That led to the issues in the WEDF King of the Ring tournament in round 2, where the referee restarted the match after Bishop thought he had the match won, where Michaels' hand was found underneath the ropes. And Shawn Michaels won on the match restart and advanced to face Stone Cold. But for the words that Joshua Bishop has said from Malik Brown is way out of line. Malik Brown is not in a good mood tonight.
Alright, let's set the record straight, alright? As far as I'm concerned, Josh, because I know you're watching this, you didn't beat me. Oh sure, you may have had your hand raised, but did you really beat me? Because what true alpha male needs a steel chair to claim victory? Huh? What alpha male really needs a steel chair to claim victory? Because honestly, the moment you say you're an alpha male and you need a steel chair to beat little old me shows me you're not that. You're just a 6'10" beta male bitch pretending to be something that he ain't. You call yourself a main attraction. You call yourself an alpha male. Yet, you're at home right now because you're so mad at how the system fucked you over. Fuck you. I've been busting my ass for years to get where I need to be. And you don't see me bitching, moaning, and complaining, and taking my ball and going home because things didn't go my way. But there you are, sitting at home. Fine, quit, be a bitch. Stay at home and wish that the Saints can go to another Super Bowl. I don't care. But know this. The real alpha male is standing right in front of you in this ring, 5'10", with Tennessee fearing in his goddamn heart, and he ain't gonna quit anytime soon.
Hold on a second. What on earth? I don't think Malik Brown expected his former rival from WEDF NXT Tyler Breeze to come out here. We thought that Malik Brown and Finn Balor took care of Tyson Kidd and Tyler Breeze at WEDF NXT TakeOver the End. Tyler Breeze just made his jump from WEDF NXT to the main roster and has been accompanying Tyson Kidd on WEDF 205 Live. What brings Prince Pretty here right now?
Piercing eyes and a chiseled jaw, molded by the gods without a flaw. Can you feel the presence?
There's been a lot of history between these two, even costing Malik an opportunity in the WEDF NXT Access Tournament before WrestleMania 3. They had this vendetta against him, like they were the gatekeepers of NXT. They felt like Malik Brown and Finn Balor's hype was overshadowing theirs out of pure jealousy. Hey, Tyler Breeze just attacked Malik Brown and referee just called for the bell. We have an official match underway. I don't think we expected this to kick off WEDF Smackdown's time. So Tyler Breeze is taking on Malik Brown in the opening match of WEDF Smackdown, and Malik Brown is firing back with some strikes. Malik Brown has a lot of fury in his heart and a lot of anger after what happened. I think Tyler Breeze made the wrong decision by trying to attack him. And there's a jumping clothesline taking down Tyler Breeze. Provoking the wrong Tennessee boy. Well, look at Tyler Breeze fighting back with an atomic drop. Dropping Malik Brown and an enziguri to the head. I mean, Tyler Breeze is no slouch either. As you see, he's trying to choke Malik Brown off the ropes. And here's reversal by Malik. A nice exploding drop kick. Malik Brown with an enziguri to the face. I don't think Tyler Breeze is going to like the sight of his face after that. Now Malik Brown trying to go after a T-bone suplex. But get countered, and now a Northern Lights. We got a 1. There's a 2 and a kick out. And Breeze dropping Malik, trying to squeeze the face of Malik Brown, trying to torque the face. And he has a knee to the spine as well, limiting the oxygen. Malik Brown trying to fight back. Malik Brown's a fighter. He won't stay down. He's been fighting the entire indie scene to finally get to WEDF, a league that many thought he would never be a part of. Many thought Malik Brown would never be called by WEDF because of how the WEDF landscape is a lot different from other shows. Oh, and a kick right to the face. And then Malik Brown with a forearm to the face. Here's a couple. We got a 1, there's a 2, and a kick out at 2. Ooh, Tyson Kidd defeated Malik Brown thanks to interference from Tyler Breeze in the NXT Access quarterfinal match. And a super kick from Tyler Breeze. Malik Brown with the receipt. There's a 1, 2, and no. Tyler Breeze is getting a little frustrated. Malik Brown even faced Sami Zayn for the WEDF NXT Championship on National E-Wrestling Day 3 years ago. Oh, what a brainbuster, gutbuster, whatever that's called. And now an Irish whip into the corner. Malik Brown, oh, got caught up there. Trying to again. Oh, exploding German suplex. Here's a 1, 2, and no. Malik Brown defeated Tyler Breeze. Oh, missing the, there's a 1, 2, and no. Malik Brown defeated Tyler Breeze at WEDF NXT Arrival, and that's the jealousy. Oh, and Malik Brown countered the neck break with one of his own. And now Malik Brown with some strong kicks to the chest of Tyler Breeze. And a big kick to the face. And now Malik Brown looking for, oh no, it's Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd ruining the match. And attacking Malik Brown as Malik Brown looked to finish off Tyler Breeze with the Jaguar knee. And this is a 2-on-1 assault. I see that the wounds have not healed. That the hatred they have for Malik Brown has not died down since Tyler Breeze and Tyson Kidd have made it to the main roster. This is just an ugly assault. Malik Brown can't even fight. He can't even fight two-way Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels coming to the save. But it's still 2-on-1 with Michaels holding his own, defending Malik Brown. You know, these two have had similar issues with Joshua Bishop, and Shawn Michaels taking out Tyler Breeze and Tyson Kidd. And Michaels dropping Tyler Breeze. And Malik Brown's up. Oh, Malik Brown with a kick, super kick to the back as Kidd was trying to fight off Shawn Michaels. And Malik Brown still thinks it's a match going on. He's too heated up in the moment. He tried to cover up Tyler Breeze, and there goes Tyson Kidd. And now Malik Brown looking to send Tyler Breeze outside the ring. And there goes Breeze. With Shawn Michaels coming to the aid of Malik Brown. And thank goodness, because that was about to get ugly. Shawn Michaels helping out Malik Brown here tonight. The young upstart, the young lion, has made his way to WEDF and is looking to make an impact. He made quite an impact before the match was ruined by Tyson Kidd. I believe Malik Brown was going to beat Tyler Breeze again. He just went there. If he said ashtray. Strong words from Shawn Michaels. He says he's not going to wait for Joshua Bishop to come back. He's going to try to find Joshua Bishop. This has become personal between what was supposed to be Shawn Michaels helping Joshua Bishop not go down that dark path, but now that Bishop has, Michaels has no remorse. Can you really blame Shawn Michaels? But Minneapolis is ready for our second match of the night. Triple H and Rey Mysterio are set to face off against each other next in their second ever only meeting in WEDF. And that match is next on WEDF Smackdown.
Time to play the game!
Game Triple H is looking to continue to get back on the winning ways after a defeat in the WEDF King of the Ring first round against Smokey. And Triple H has also had his set set on trying to wake up and evolve Bobby Lashley. But Bobby Lashley has refused the game's efforts. And after the hell Lashley and Triple H just went through, can you really blame Lashley for not trusting Triple H? Even Ric Flair has tried to talk sense into Lashley, but Lashley has not budged. He has not changed his decision. Triple H feels like he's wasted his career by not making this career-altering decision. This is a big match for the game. It's possibly a big match for Rey Mysterio, who's just now got off losing the WEDF Cruiserweight Championship. Rey Mysterio can defeat Triple H. That could really launch Mysterio back into the Intercontinental or even WEDF Championship picture. And Rey Mysterio, at this stage of his career, would really like to hold one of these championships in WEDF. And here comes the leader of the 619. Here comes Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, perhaps the greatest little man in professional wrestling history. You can never count out Rey Mysterio. That one slip up, and he's dialing up 619 on you. But Triple H is a veteran, and it's going to be hard to take down Triple H, but Triple H better not underestimate the speed and quickness of Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio still is very agile and quick. Here we go, this match is underway. Triple H with a sound headlock. Triple H, a veteran, the leader of two of the biggest factions in wrestling history, Evolution and D-Generation X, for the modern era. And Triple H with a big Harley Race style knee, paying homage to his now deceased mentor. Triple H was trained by what likes of Harley racing. Rey Mysterio, there's the quickness, there's a DDT dropping the game. And Rey Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana head scissor. He was trying to drag the game for 619, but couldn't. Oh, Mysterio again with the quickness. Another Hurricane Rana takedown. Oh, look at the power of Triple H. And Triple H with some big elbows to Rey Mysterio. And Triple H has been in control so far as Rey Mysterio shows signs of some offense. But it's been the game just dissecting Rey Mysterio. And a hard Irish whip and a big clothesline. Here's the cover, there's a 1, and only a 1. Triple H with some more heavy right hands. Oh, what a clothesline. Triple H missing the clothesline. Rey Mysterio with the quickness, there's another Hurricane Rana. So far, there's like 3 Hurricane Ranas from Rey Mysterio. I'm going for another one. This time, pins Triple H. That was the West Coast Pop. And a dropkick. Rey Mysterio showing signs of life. This WEDF Universe chanting, "You still got it," to Rey Mysterio. Oh, look at this. Sunset flip. That is vintage Rey Mysterio. There's a 1. There's a 2. And then, oh, Triple H countering 1. 2, and no. And Triple H with another knee to the face. And just like that, the tide has turned. Oh, Triple H looking for the pedigree. Oh, Rey Mysterio, look at this. Another sunset flip. There's a 1, 2, and no. Look at Rey. Look at Rey. Small package. After a head scissor, 1, 2, and no. Nearly had him there. And Rey Mysterio, look at this. Oh, DDT. And Rey Mysterio is fired up, looking to take down Triple H and perhaps pick up a big upset. There's a seated senton. Here's the pin, 1, 2, and Triple H's hand on the ropes. Triple H got his hand on the ropes. Rey Mysterio had to break it up. Oh, Triple H taking down Mysterio. Oh, what a right. And knee to the face. Looking for another pedigree, and Mysterio again countering. Oh! And Mysterio canceled the pin and went for an enziguri. Remember Mysterio trying to take down the quads of Triple H. Remember Triple H just had two torn quads. Wait, Mysterio! Look at it, dial it up. Triple H is in trouble. 619. And Mysterio picked up the win. Going for a frog splash. Can he hit? No, Triple H got up. Triple H got up. He's going to connect. Pedigree. He hits the pedigree. Triple H with a third eye. Just saw Mysterio coming. 2. And it's over. And just like that, Triple H picks up the victory over Rey Mysterio. Triple H, with that veteran presence, knew where Rey Mysterio was at, knew when to strike, knew he was in trouble, and connected with the pedigree just like then. I don't think Triple H really lost control of this match. Big victory for the game here tonight. Here's one of the King of the Ring finals, Dolph Ziggler. He will be facing Stone Cold at WEDF Rebellion in the King of the Ring finals. Strong words from Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is fired up. Oh, the Shark is fired up. So it looks like next week on Smackdown, Dolph Ziggler is going to be facing someone from WEDF Raw. And by the looks of it, looks like Stone Cold's going to be facing someone from Smackdown on the next Raw. Shield looking forward to their match against Kane and The Undertaker. Are we seeing the Shield dissolving before our very eyes? Oh! Roman's trying to manipulate it. He's trying to take... I don't think Ambrose knew that Roman took that spot at Night of Champions. And then the fact that Seth Rollins lost the Intercontinental Championship match to Zack Ryder because of Ambrose's interference that backfired. I don't know what changed Roman Reigns' mind, but I guess Roman Reigns backed himself into a corner. Ambrose and Rollins aren't happy about it. Maybe that motivation can lead them to the WEDF Tag Team Championship. But up next, an 8-man tag team match is Strowman, Truth, Orton, and Barrett take on Christian, Bourne, Ryback, and Finn Balor. That match is next. We're back for more WEDF Smackdown in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as we are set for our 8-man tag team match. Here comes the former ECCW champion Wade Barrett, who has distanced himself from former tag team partner Damian Santos and part of the Renaissance, and has made a new home here on WEDF Smackdown. It has made a quick enemy of Christian. It all started when Christian hosted the Pete Show and introduced the final WEDF draft lottery pick, which turned out to be Wade Barrett. And Wade Barrett promised new beginnings, and that led to a bullhammer elbow, but Wade Barrett has not been successful in any of his matches against Christian. But here comes a changed man who has become even darker than what he was before. Randy Orton, the Viper, is perhaps back in the WEDF. We saw the turn for the worst of Edge after Edge lost his match to Finn Balor. Looked like Rated RKO were reunited, ready to take on the WEDF Universe and at least hell. But Randy Orton dropped Edge with an RKO and then subsequently punted Edge in the skull. We have not heard anything from Edge since then. But Randy Orton still has an enemy in Finn Balor, but Orton slithered away from a fight last time on Smackdown. And the question is, will these two clash and even Edge and Finn Christian is in this match, and you wonder if Christian wants some part of Orton as well. And here comes Mr. Money in the Bank, former Intercontinental Champion R2, who has had some issues with Evan Bourne. Has continued throughout their Intercontinental Championship rivalry. On the past night after Truth lost to Zack Ryder, Truth attacked Ryder in frustration, but was ran off by Evan Bourne. This is the same R2 that believes in conspiracies. It's crazy, unpredictable, still acting like he's John Cena out there, like he's proud of himself for changing John Cena. But yet, John Cena is World Heavyweight Champion. What is R-Truth? What all did he prove? R-Truth has that potential cash in at hand. Oh boy. Here comes a monster who is not in a good mood. Here comes Braun Strowman, and you know Braun Strowman and the best fought in a war at WEDF King of the Ring in the tournament. And the only reason why Abyss won was because Abyss knocked out Strowman. Abyss was the only one able to stand up after the match was said and done. And Strowman was livid after the match, after he found out, not even 10 seconds later, that he had lost the match. Strowman was just throwing objects around. This was after the show ended. Strowman was just pitching a fit, tearing apart what was left of the ring. Who's going to stop Strowman? Strowman could take on all four of these men by himself, it looks like. With the move he's in. And Orton and Barrett both look on as Christian makes his way down to the ring. Christian, a former World Heavyweight Champion, former United States Champion. Christian, perhaps on the downslope of his career, still proving a lot. He still has a lot left in the tank. Defeating Wade Barrett twice. Actually, Christian's former two-time United States champion. I believe Christian he defeated Barrett on the 10th anniversary show. I believe he also defeated him on a Smackdown before the King of the Ring. No, Wade Barrett defeated Christian on episode 351, so actually it's even between the two. My apologies. These two have been playing a game of one-upmanship of attacking each other. Question is, when does this rivalry finally end? Also tonight, the Shield elect to cash in their rematch clauses against Kane and The Undertaker. And also, Bobby Lashley and John Morrison bound in the #1 contenders match. And the winner faces Zack Ryder at Rebellion for the Intercontinental Championship. There's been a bunch of former Intercontinental Champions in this match, including this man, Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne still attempting to break through the perverted glass ceiling. And Evan Bourne actually nearly defeated CM Punk at Survivor Series last season in a World Heavyweight Championship match. Evan Morrison has been targeted by the likes of the Shield, and he's been trying to fight and claw his way up. Finally won the Intercontinental Championship at No Way Out, defeating Smokey. Even defeating Smokey and Duke Ammons in a triple threat at Lashing Back. Defending that Intercontinental Championship against, I think, Alberto Del Rio at WrestleMania. But still an upward hill battle to climb for Evan Bourne as he recently lost to Braun Strowman. And speaking of someone that has an issue with Braun Strowman, here comes the big guy Ryback, who also has some issues with R-Truth. Remember, R-Truth defeated Ryback in a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship many episodes ago, thanks to Curtis Axel. I don't know what's going on with Curtis Axel. Is he still aligned with R-Truth? I'm questioning that. I believe there's still the potential of Curtis Axel getting involved here. But the big guy is fired up, and he's ready to take down Braun Strowman despite being dominated at every turn. Even after Ryback hit Strowman with a shell shock not too long ago, Strowman got up like it was nothing. I don't think Ryback's ever expected that. Ryback's taking out the likes of like Wade Barrett and Batista and many others last season. Like, he was like shell shocked whenever Strowman got up, and here comes a man that does extraordinary things. Here comes one of the blue chippers from WEDF NXT. Here comes Finn Balor. And the Balor Club is on their feet here in Minneapolis, Minnesota for Finn Balor, and he is for everyone, as he has the whole world in his hand. Finn Balor, despite coming up short against CM Punk at Night of Championship Extreme Rules, making a key mistake with Punk capitalized, hitting the GTS after Balor missed a splash off the ladder onto a table. Finn Balor is still making an impact on the roster, despite defeating Edge as being an enemy of Randy Orton. And this had a confrontation between the two last time on WEDF Smackdown, but Orton slithered away from the fight. That was no part of Finn Balor. Orton is right behind Finn Balor. Finn Balor's teammates wait on this match to start. Finn Balor is ready to go. If Finn Balor can't stand, he's standing for justice. He doesn't want the legacy of what made him love professional wrestling, what he believes is right in professional wrestling. He fights for what's right in his mind. He stood up to CM Punk. He's standing up to Randy Orton. You see Christian and Barrett starting things off. And Barrett with a shot to the neck. And Christian fighting back against his rival. So far these two are 1-1 against each other. And Christian with an elbow. Christian fired up. These two about to square off again. Oh. Barrett wants no part of Christian. Here comes R-Truth. These two had a bit of a rivalry last season in WEDF. R-Truth, one of the ones that started the losing streak of Christian. Christian with a drop kick, and now Christian looking to send R-Truth to the turnbuckle. Oh, face first. Oh, R-Truth trying to charge. I know Christian. Pendulum kick. And now Christian. Oh! And flying uppercut off the top rope. And then that took that's the second rope, I mean, but then that took a little out of Christian. But Christian going for a cover. Where's the one? And no. So far, Christian. Oh, very impressive, but no one home there. Oh no. Here comes the monster among men. And Strowman wasting no time. But Christian trying to fight back against the monster. Oh, a big elbow. Dazing Strowman. Oh, what a clubbing blow. One shot knocked down a former world champion. And a headbutt. Strowman has been dominant since he's debuted in WEDF. Even taking Abyss, a man who was undefeated, a monster who was undefeated for years. He's never been pinned or submitted. Even an 8-man tag at, I believe, a tribute to the troops a few years ago. And now Barrett's back in. Strowman toyed with everyone in that match. For the likes of Shawn Michaels and Rey Mysterio, among others. Oh! And Wade Barrett picking his spots, licking his chops. At Christian, who's down, and of course Wade Barrett will do that when Christian's down for the count. A big left hand, the southpaw. I don't think Wade Barrett's a southpaw, but he can strike with the left hand. He's a bare knuckle brawler. Well, Christian's trying to fight back. Oh, what a kitchen sink type knee. And so far, Captain Charisma is in trouble. Oh, what a knee to the gut. And Wade Barrett is just toying with Christian right now. And Wade Barrett charging. No one home hands on the kick. Christian showing signs of life again. And here comes the big guy, Ryback. And Ryback is looking at Strowman every time he's attacking Wade Barrett. It's like he's seeing Strowman right in front of him. But I'm sure these strikes that Ryback's knocking Barrett down will not knock Strowman down. Now a tag. Here comes Evan Bourne. These two have had a little alliance back before WrestleMania 3, as they had an allegiance against the Shield. It was them and Joshua Bishop taking on the Shield, but Ryback was unable to compete in that match due to the Shield beating him down. But Evan Bourne trying to go after Wade Barrett. Oh, what a kick to the face, and now Randy Orton's in the ring. Randy Orton, remember that RKO he hit on Evan Bourne after a shooting star press attempt. Oh, no one home after that. Oh, Evan Bourne with a spinning sidekick. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here comes Finn Balor. And Orton wanting no part of Finn Balor. Wanting no part. And Wade Barrett just got caught in the crosshairs. Enziguri. Now Finn Balor seeing Randy Orton, maybe seeing him bump still. Reversal by Barrett. Oh, no one home there. And a forearm knocking down Barrett. These two from the United Kingdom taking apart each other. And Orton, look at Randy Orton with a cheap shot. Come on now. And Finn Balor. Oh, Randy Orton shoving Balor away again. Again, and Barrett with a boot. Orton with cheap shots. And Barrett's in control of Finn Balor right now, thanks to Randy Orton. Randy Orton not man enough to face Finn Balor man to man. He decides to take cheap shots to get his way. And now Strowman's in. Randy Orton says, I'm not ready for Balor. Oh, Enziguri, no! He just got swatted away like a fly. Orton's just smiling right now at what they're doing to Finn Balor right now. He's just smiling at him. Oh, Finn Balor trying to fight back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The two big bulls. About to square off with Ryback, wasting no time. Ryback nearly 300 pounds, Strowman close to 400. These two going blow for blow. Ryback believes his brain is bigger than what he sees. He sees a man bigger than him. He thinks he can take him down too. He believes he's the biggest guy out there. And he defeated Khali in WrestleMania, actually giving Khali a shell shock. But Strowman is more athletic, stronger, quicker, even perhaps bigger all around than Great Khali. Maybe not taller, but bigger all around. Strowman again just tossing Strowman like a rag doll. So Ryback fighting back. Ryback being tossed like a rag doll, I mean. Now, oh, going for... No, I thought he was going for a running power slam. Instead, he hit a snake eyes, and now R-Truth is in. Now, R-Truth going after Ryback, where Ryback's been taking a beating. So wait, Ryback with a reversal. Ryback with an elbow. And Barrett's in the ring. This team of Truth, Barrett, Orton, and Strowman are cutting their ring in half and making sure their enemy stays in that corner. And Ryback is suffering because of it. Even Finn Balor was suffering because of it. And now here comes Randy Orton. Randy Orton want a piece of Ryback. No, Ryback has had enough. There's an uppercut. I thought Ryback was going to go after tagging Finn Balor. Christian. Oh, here comes Finn Balor. And Orton nowhere to slither. Finn Balor with a running dropkick. Randy Orton. This is not what Randy Orton wanted. Finn Balor getting exactly what he wanted. Finn Balor going after Randy Orton. Oh, Orton with a back elbow. Reversal by Balor. But Orton reverses, and Orton again wanting no part of Finn Balor. And wait, Finn Balor gets out of that scoop slam, hits a back suplex on Barrett, and now Finn Balor taking his anger and frustrations out on Barrett. And now a tag to Ryback. What on earth is Ryback doing? Oh my God, what on earth is Ryback doing? Ryback just slingshotted himself over the top rope with an elbow. Standing Star Press 1, 2, and no. Orton again trying to cheap shot his way in. No one home off that. Down goes Orton. Down goes Barrett. So far this 8-man tag team match has been hard to call. Oh, there goes Barrett down again. Orton again with a... No! Head scissor. This is not... Referee's got to do something about this. And now R-Truth is in the ring. Oh my God, what a clothesline. R-Truth with a cheap shot. And now Barrett with some strikes. And some headbutts. Oh my. The bare knuckle fighter ability of Barrett, and Evan Bourne's in trouble. Thanks to the combined efforts of Orton and Truth. This team is taking apart whoever's in the ring with them. Oh, Evan Bourne. Oh! didn't phase Strowman. Strowman not even phased by it. Super kick, and Strowman's still on his feet. Super kick again, and Strowman, he can't. Oh, a boot. What a boot. Evan Bourne was putting all the strength of those kicks, and it didn't phase Strowman. How is that even possible? And Orton with a clothesline. The Viper is fired up. And Evan Bourne is in trouble. This team is now in control, dissecting their enemies one by one. Now a tag to Barrett. R-Truth wanting to preserve himself, it looks like. And some elbows by Barrett. Lateral press, and no. R-Truth in the corner. That whiplash. Evan Bourne trying to crawl his way to his side of the ring, trying to get a tag, but Orton putting a stop to those tracks. And now Orton, there's a backbreaker. Into the cover, 4 into the face, 1, 2, and Evan Bourne showing the heart and resiliency, kicking it out at 2. And Finn Balor in the ring. R2 quickly chasing Balor out. But Orton again just dissecting his enemy like a snake. Just stalking his prey. Now tag to R-Truth. R-Truth now just laughing at Evan Bourne. Completely laughing at him. And another sidekick, and R-Truth laughing. I don't think Truth is paying attention though. As Bourne gets a tag to Ryback. R-Truth was not paying attention, took his eyes off the prize, trying to mock Evan Bourne, and Ryback is in the ring. And Ryback, like a freight train, is taking apart R-Truth, trying to turn the tide for his team. There's some shoulder tackles. Oh, here comes Strowman. Look out, Ryback. No! Strowman! Wide up right. And there goes Strowman. But look at R-Truth taking advantage of the situation. There's a neck breaker. And Evan Bourne's in trouble now. So wait, Ryback. Not stopping Ryback now. And look at Wade Barrett now. Going home off the boot. Ryback hits a boot of his own. Now Orton trying to get involved. This is ridiculous. The referee's lost all control of this match. He's not doing a thing about it. R-Truth is dancing his way. R-Truth with a neck breaker. R-Truth a running low drop kick. And now Ryback's in trouble. Here comes Strowman, and Strowman looking to lick his chop. Why no? Ryback fighting back. Ryback with some right hands. Ryback not refusing to stay. He's refusing to stay down. Oh, what a right, and now these two are spilling to the outside. I don't think these two need to be on the outside with a big match like this at stake. Oh, what is Strowman doing? Oh, it's Ryback with a chop block. Ryback showing signs of life. Face first goes Strowman. And now look at Ryback. Look at the strength of Ryback. No! Strowman countered. Just like that. Strowman with a power slam. This is it. 1, 2, and no! Ryback kicked out at 2. I don't think Strowman got all of that power slam. But now Orton's back in. Strowman's had enough of Ryback. But Ryback taking out his frustration on Randy Orton. Some jabs. A big right hand. And here comes Finn Balor. And now Finn Balor going after Randy Orton. Finn Balor finally has Randy Orton where he wants him on an even playing field. Another low drop kick. And Finn Balor taking it to Randy Orton. That's that Pele kick. Well, Randy Orton reversing. And again, Randy Orton tagging out. Randy Orton again wanting no part of Balor. Balor sees R-Truth in the corner of his eye now. Balor with a sling blade. Cover on Truth. Where's one? Where's two? And no, Truth kicked that at 2. What's it going to take to win this 8-man tag team match? It's been chaotic, near falls, heart and resilience of one team and dissection of another unit working together. And Balor has got Truth in trouble. Truth is in the wrong predicament. Orton and Barrett are gone, brawling with Christian and Evan Bourne with a drop kick. Oh, here's a cover and Strowman breaks it up. We see the other competitors are fighting on the outside. And look at Ryback. Look at Ryback. Send Strowman to the outside. And now Ryback and Strowman are fighting up the ramp. These two are taking it to the back. These two are leaving the match. Strowman and Ryback, his rivalry has escalated to a boiling part, and these two are looking to go backstage. Strowman and Ryback, wait, Balor and Truth are back in. Here goes Evan Bourne now. As you see, Christian and Bourne and Barrett and Orton are finally back in this match. The referee finally got some order resolved. After 2 separate fights, they ended up on the outside between these two. Only there's 4. Those 2 teams. Oh, this match is hard to call. And now look at Evan Bourne. Pendulum kick, shades of Christian. And a super kick. But Wade Barrett. And Evan Bourne has had enough of the cheap shots. He's taking both of them down. And now look at Evan Bourne looking to fly. But perhaps did Evan Bourne take too much time? Evan Bourne slowly climbing the top rope. He's taking a beating. Evan Bourne looking for it. Shooting star. No! R-Truth got out of the way. And now R-Truth with a lie detector. Down goes Balor. A cheap shot. And another cheap shot at Christian this time. Evan Bourne's taking a beating and looks like his slow climb to the top rope cost him after taking down Barrett and Orton. There's a real Jimmy. 1, 2, and 3. It's over. Team R-Truth has won this match. Evan Bourne looked like he had the match won. Looked like he was about to hit the shooting star press, but Evan Bourne perhaps wasted too much time taking out Orton and Barrett, and it cost him here. As R-Truth again slithers past, proving why he is Mr. Money in the Bank. Morrison, you can't really blame Morrison, but, you know, up next is the #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. John Morrison faces Bobby Lashley, and Morrison is suspecting a potential Triple H run-in. We're about to find out next if Lashley really is trying to evolve. So if Lashley wants to evolve for real, he needs to beat John Morrison on his own. Here comes John Morrison, who's looking to continue getting back on the right track, trying to get to the same position he was back in Season 2 when he became a 2-time WEDF Champion, United States Champion, Money in the Bank winner. I mean, John Morrison's rise in Season 2, and even Season 1, we defeated Triple H, a tribute to the 2008. Was an upward trend, but John Morrison has been stagnant since then. Perhaps winning this match and going on to face Zack Ryder at Rebellion to launch him back into where he needs to be, where he wants to be. John Morrison competed that Fatal 4 at Night of Champions Extreme Rules, and a losing effort was really became more about Samoa Joe and Joshua Bishop and Shawn Michaels. However, it was John Morrison that first took out Shawn Michaels. And that's what they put John Morrison on the map. Here comes the Dominator himself. Here comes Lashley. Oh man, that was loud. Bobby Lashley and John Morrison about to square off in this key #1 contenders match. The winner faces Zack Ryder at WEDF Rebellion. You gotta think Zack Ryder is backstage watching this match, watching who his potential opponent is. Morrison with an uppercut. I believe this is the first time meeting between these two. And actually, there's the power. Hard, I was whipped into the corner. Now Lashley, look at the strength, is dragging. Oh no! Morrison called him with a side headlock takeover. The quickness of John Morrison showcasing here. John Morrison, very athletic, very quick, very agile, very dangerous in that ring. Perhaps one of the most well-rounded athletes in WEDF right now. And look at John Morrison looking to take down Lashley. There's a close. No! Lashley powering John Morrison over. And now this is going to the outside. And Morrison, countering whatever Lashley was going for. And look at John Morrison. Has Lashley where he wants him. Springboard moonsault. And that, the Palace of Wisdom, is looking very bright now for John Morrison. Look at John Morrison looking to hit something big off the top rope. Look at that. Oh, look at the strength of Lashley. Lashley caught John Morrison and hits a scoop slam. And now Lashley, look, there's the Dominator. His old finishing move. And Morrison got his foot under the ropes. Lashley, poor ring awareness. Perhaps that's one of the areas of weakness that Lashley needs to improve. Oh, Lashley. Wait, John Morrison. There's the springboard flash kick. 1, 2, and no. Lashley's got a lot on his mind. Do you think it would cost him a chance at Rebellion here tonight with the Triple H looming in his mind? There's a drop salt from John Morrison. Morrison using his quickness, using his speed, athleticism to combat the power of Bobby Lashley. You don't want to go power for power or try to downright wrestle Bobby Lashley. Otherwise, he'll tear you apart. Lashley is a former MMA wrestler. He's been quite successful in the MMA and Bellator. And now Lashley picking up John Morrison. Look at the strength. There's that delayed vertical suplex. The blood rushing to the head. John, on one hand, he ain't had him up in one arm. Here's the cover 1. There's 2, and no. And Lashley getting a little frustrated now. And the fact they couldn't put John Morrison away. Lashley looking for a powerbomb. No, John Morrison fights out of it. Morrison bouncing off the ropes, trying to get some momentum. Small package, there's 1, there's 2, and no. Morrison about stole one from Lashley. Looking for sweet chin music, no. Or the Nitro Blast as he calls it. Oh, back suplex. Now Lashley with a quick cover, there's 1, there's a 2, and Morrison kicks out at 2. Bobby Lashley, one of the former Intercontinental Champion in WEDF. And Lashley, really led to his stardom at WEDF with the Intercontinental Championship reign. He won off Dolph Ziggler at Summerfest Season 2 with Morrison with a DDT. Here's a 1. There's a 2, and Lashley again powers out. Look at Lashley trying to go for a power slam. Not sure when he wants to land Morrison, and that cost him there. Lashley 6'3", 260. And Morrison sees a Rick Rude. There's a neck breaker. There's 1. There's 2, and no. Bobby Lashley is 15-2 in his MMA record. 4 wins by knockout, 8 by submission, 3 by decision. This was Lashley pulled out a submission move against John Morrison. Boy, Bobby Lashley can sure wrestle. Oh, wait. Lashley flipping for the spear, but Triple H with a sledgehammer. Just dropped in the ring, asking Lashley to use it. Oh, no, Lashley. What are you doing? Triple H telling Lashley to use it. Lashley wants no part of it. Tosses a sledgehammer to the outside. And Triple H is livid. Lashley looked like he had the match won. Trying to set Morrison for the spear. And Triple H telling Lashley, you made a mistake. Lashley, he's going to turn around. Nitro Blast. And Lashley took his eyes off John Morrison. Not a good idea to do that to a former two-time WEDF champion, a man who's done it before. Star, Skip, Kane. And Triple H looking back in disgust. There's one. There's two. It's over. And Triple H is human. Telling Lashley, you blew an opportunity. Well, if he used that sledgehammer, he would have been disqualified. But slight distraction allowed John Morrison to pick up the victory. And now John Morrison will head to WEDF Rebellion to challenge Zack Ryder for the Intercontinental Championship. But up next is our war. Another battle between the Shield and the Brothers of Destruction, which all started really thanks to CM Punk. It's not about how it started, it's not about how it finished. How it's finished. Is the armor and the shield starting to crack? Oh, strong words. Up next is another battle between the Shield and the Brothers of Destruction. Abyss and Roman Reigns are not in this match, but they will be lurking in the shadows somewhere. It's Ambrose and Rollins challenging Kane and The Undertaker for the WEDF Tag Team Championship, and that match is next. Here comes Rollins and Ambrose. They appear united for now, but it looks like egos are getting in the way of the Hounds of Justice. This all started thanks to CM Punk calling out, saying that this ring belonged to him. Undertaker couldn't stand for it, but then was attacked by the Shield. Then the Shield attacked Kane, outlashing back. And then Abyss was attacked. And the Shield, little did they realize that they waged a war, started a war against the Brothers of Destruction. Oh man, Hellfire and Brimstone. As the bell tolls, here comes the Phenom. Here comes The Undertaker. Legendary career and the legacy of The Undertaker continues to Minneapolis. He's been taking souls and taking names for nearly 30 years. And tonight, will Ambrose and Rollins be a part of that list again? One of the most intimidating entrances, a bone-chilling entrance. This entrance just alone strikes fear in your opponents. And The Undertaker has done this for 30 years. One of the most intimidating superstars of all time. Just like that, even I, as a commentator, feel chills running down my spine. This war is about to start. Again, another battle. This beginning of the storied rivalry between the Shield and the Brothers of Destruction. And keep in mind that the Bar will challenge the winner of this match at WEDF Rebellion for the WEDF Tag Team Championships. Kane and The Undertaker are ready to go as usual. You just have to wonder, are there butterflies in Ambrose and Rollins? Are they fearing potential mess up, potential miscommunication? I mean, there's the intimidation factor alone. Referee holds those titles up high. Both men in their corners. It looks like we're about to start off with Seth Rollins and the Big Red Machine, Kane. And Rollins going after Kane with a knee. He even faced Kane in Zaguri. No one he even faced Kane again. And Kane with a big boot. And now Kane looking for a big boot again off that snapmare. A clothesline. Kane with an uppercut. Oh! The Rollins counters. Enziguri again, not even jumping. Kane does a drop salt. Kane dazed against the ropes. Rollins trying to use his quickness to combat the Big Red Machine, but so far to no avail. And now Kane with a back body drop. And now a tag to The Undertaker. Perhaps the best striker in the game. You don't want to go toe for toe, strike for strike against The Undertaker. Even as crazy as Dean Ambrose is. As crazy as Seth Rollins is. Because Undertaker can do just like that. See, Ambrose trying to go after The Undertaker. No! There's a clothesline sending Ambrose out. But so far, the Brothers of Destruction have been dominant in the early goings of this match. Undertaker now trying to look for old school. No, Rollins trying to wiggle out of it. Oh, an arm drag. And it is a Gurry knocking down Undertaker. Well, Rollins knows it's going to take a lot more to take down the Phenom. His best bet might be trying to quick tag out with Dean Ambrose. Ambrose with a double stomp to the back of The Undertaker. And Undertaker has had some back and hip issues over the years. But Undertaker's still fighting. Ambrose with a headbutt. Undertaker now with a boot. And now goes Rollins. And here we go. Undertaker looking to go a little old school. And he connects this time. Undertaker hooks the leg. Here's a pinfall. Here's one. There's two. And Ambrose kicks out at two. Here comes Kane. Kane. Oh, what a big boot. And Kane again. With a low drop kick. Power whip into the corner. Kane looks for a clothesline. No. Ambrose, oh! Look at old dirty deeds there. And Rollins, thinking about curb stomp, hesitated. Instead, hits an enziguri. But Rollins was going to go after the curb stomp. That slight hesitation hurt him. Hurt the architect there. Now Ambrose up top. Ambrose thinking high risk, high reward. Elbow! I don't think that connected all the way. But it did some damage. Shoots the half. Here's a one. There's a two. And no. And oh, we're trying to cheap shot on The Undertaker. No dice there. And The Undertaker, what? Oh, Ambrose, oh, what a leg drop. So far has been all Kane and The Undertaker. No matter what, if the Shield tries to start on the offense, the Brothers of Destruction quickly turn the tide. Wait, Rollins trying to distract Undertaker. Oh, and knee to the back of the head. Now Ambrose with a strike. Undertaker with a boot. Look at Rollins with a flying knee. And the Shield looking to play dirty. They try to get the upper hand in this WEDF Tag Team Championship match. Now Ambrose another headbutt. Now the Shield looking to play the numbers game. Kane's out of the picture. Oh, boot to the face. Here's a 1, and Kane breaks it up. And Rollins taking up the big red machine. Rollins looking for a roll up. No, Undertaker rolls up. No, super kick. Hooks the leg. 1. There's 2. Undertaker kicks out at 2. And now Ambrose tags in. Looking for a neck snap. No one home. Undertaker rolling through. And with the Undertaker and Kane, it's just hard to keep him down. Give them 1 second to breathe. Even a split second, they'll take you apart just like Undertaker did to Ambrose right there. Wait, right, Ambrose countering. There's a forearm. And now a bulldog. Look at Ambrose taking the Undertaker. So no fear. Well, the moment you show fear to Undertaker, you lose the match. I think Ambrose and Rollins are finally starting to realize that the butterflies are starting to go away. It's turning into rage. That anxiety is turning into rage. Look at this. Oh! 1. There's 2, and no! Going home off that drop kick. Undertaker with a big right hand. Hey, Undertaker. Looking for Hell's Gate. He's looking for Hell's Gate, but Ambrose sees it right there. And Ambrose with a cheap shot. But Undertaker gets Kane in. Oh, now goes Ambrose. Undertaker reached out and was able to get Kane in the match. And now Kane looking for a sidewalk slam. The Shield are in trouble. Rollins rolls to the outside. But Kane doesn't realize that Rollins is behind him. Oh, now he does. There's a clothesline by Kane. This has been a war. Another battle between these two factions. Kane with a clothesline like a freight train. And now Kane looking to go high risk. What 320 pounder goes up top like this? Not many. Rollins dazed. Kane looking for, oh! I thought he was going for a clothesline, but instead hits him with an elbow or a chop. Kane looking for a choke slam. Can he hit it? Choke slam. No, Rollins counters into a DDT. Forward in the face. 1, 2. Is Rollins going to steal it? No. Kane kicks out. And now a tag to Ambrose. This has been a war between these two. Both of these two teams refuse to stay down. Nope. Ambrose looking to reverse. No, Kane with a forearm. No, took his eyes off. There's a clothesline, a slingshot clothesline. Now Ambrose with the cover. There's 1. There's 2. And Kane kicks out at 2. Rollins staying on the offenses. Seth Rollins and The Undertaker are both licking their wounds on the outside. Uh-oh. Ambrose looking maybe dirty deeds. So perhaps dirty deeds time. No. Steps. Look, Fisherman suplex, but Kane powers out. Look, Kane with the clothesline. Look at Rollins off. Drop kick to the back. Rollins again with a cheap shot. And a cheap shot to The Undertaker. Now Rollins, what is Rollins thinking? Oh, a springboard knee taking down The Undertaker. And Kane looking to capitalize. No one home, and now Rollins stalking the Big Red Machine. Oh no. Rollins with a knee. Oh no. Don't tell me the brothers. Oh, Kane had his hand on the rope. Rollins didn't drag Kane away. That was a huge mistake. I thought not this way, but Kane somehow had his hand underneath the ropes. Dirty deeds! That's it. Kane's done. New champions. 2. And no, Kane kicks out. And Ambrose can't believe it. Now Ambrose, before he gets too frustrated, tags in a determined Seth Rollins. But Kane fighting back. Kane refusing to stay down. Kane, Kane looking for a chokeslam. How much does Kane have left at that? Taking 2 finishers. There's a chokeslam. Did he get all of it? There's 1, 2, and Rollins kicks out. Undertaker with a DDT to Ambrose. Kane, clothesline. Irish whipping Rollins, another clothesline. Kane looking for, oh! Rollins countered. Oh, no, goes Undertaker. No. And Kane. No. And Rollins taunted too much. That loud. Undertaker getting in the ring. Now Undertaker, like a force unleashed, determined more than before. There's a big boot. Rollins taunted the Big Red Machine too much, and it maybe potentially cost him. Irish whip into the corner. No one hold off the clothesline. Tag into Ambrose. Oh, no one hold off that clothesline. Undertaker with a clothesline on his own. Undertaker looking for a twosome, but Ambrose sandbagging him, saying no, not this time, saying nope. Now Ambrose looking to take it to the Phenom. Looking for that forearm bolt. Oh, no one home. And Rollins is licking his wounds on the outside. Undertaker maybe thinking choke slam. Undertaker got him by the throat. Ambrose in trouble, got him goes a choke slam. Will this be finally it? There's 1, there's 2, and Ambrose. No, Rollins broke it up. Look at Kane just deadlifting Rollins. Could this allow Undertaker to capitalize this? Oh, now Undertaker and Ambrose alone in the ring. Undertaker got Rollins up. 2. Foul driver. Rest in peace. Rollins, Ambrose. It's over. And Undertaker even knows the hell he went through. Kane and The Undertaker, by the skin of their teeth, retain the WEDF Tag Team Championships in a battle that will wound both teams for a long time. But for Frank, no, this is WEDF Smackdown. We're glad we all joined us from Minneapolis, Minnesota. What a night we've had tonight as the road to WEDF Rebellion continues. Oh no. Oh no. This cannot be good. Here comes a man that's not in a good mood. He already took down Abyss in that battle in King of the Ring. And Roman Reigns even took Stone Cold Steve Austin to the limit. Roman Reigns not happy about losing to Austin. He took care of Abyss, and now this can't be good. The Undertaker and Kane are barely on their feet right now, and Roman Reigns has not competed here tonight. Rollins and Ambrose are out. Now Kane trying to fight. Undertaker standing on, trying to hope his brother. Oh no. Trying to hope his brother battles back. Oh no, a spear through the barricade. And Undertaker, knowing what's going on, it's going to have to take Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns taking apart Undertaker and Kane. Undertaker and Kane can barely stand up. And now Rollins is back up. Roman Reigns. Oh no, Undertaker fighting back. But a drop kick to the back. And Kane trying to get up to his feet. Rollins still recuperating on the out. Ambrose still recuperating on the outside. There's that knee. And Roman with another spear. The Brothers of Destruction are in big trouble. Kane's taken out. And now Ambrose slowly getting back to his feet. Double DDT and Ambrose is back in. Undertaker trying to roll to the outside. Not doing him any good. They're targeting the dead man. Trying to make sure that Undertaker stays a dead man. And now Ambrose 30 D's on Undertaker. And they're not done. What condition are the Brothers of Destruction going to be in at Rebellion against the Bar after a beating like this? A spear! And the Hounds of Justice laying the waste Kane and Undertaker. Well, where is Abyss at? Oh, here comes the monster. But is it too little, too late? The monster Abyss has seen enough, but it's too little, too late. Where has Abyss been? I just received word that Roman Reigns actually locked Abyss in the boiler room earlier tonight. That's why Abyss couldn't even make it down to the ring. But it's still 3-on-1. So if there's anyone that could potentially take the Shield down 3-on-1, it's Abyss. Abyss is pissed off. And Abyss going right after the Shield. But the numbers getting too much for even this monster to overcome. It just might be double DDT. The Shield. Oh no. Looking for a double suplex. No, Abyss counters. Rollins. Enziguri. Abyss dazed. Abyss looking for a tombstone. No way. It's 3-on-1. But Ambrose catches Abyss. Dirty deeds. Not even Abyss. Can stand up to the onslaught of the Shield. The Hounds of Justice look reunited. It could spell trouble for the Brothers of Destruction. Oh, Roman Reigns sizing Abyss up. Hitting a spear. Oh no. They're not done. They're not done. Abyss looking to become another victim of the dreaded Triple Powerbomb. The Shield standing tall. Oh no, not again. No. Enough is enough. A second Triple Powerbomb. The Shield have made their statement, even though they lost the battle. By the looks of it, the war is far from over. Kane, Undertaker, and Abyss are all out, and the Shield, as unlikely as the women predicted, I don't think none of us would have predicted this, that the Shield will be standing tall tonight over the Brothers of Destruction. And this is Frank Nolan. Thanks for joining us for WEDF Smackdown. We will see you on United.